Well, it appears YouTube likes a story. So I'm just going to share a story with you. I have a regular grass cut every 2 weeks. Very, very small front garden. It's not even a garden, it's a strip. A little bit of back garden. In the front garden, she's got like a really thin tree. Gets quite bushy at times. A rose bush. And that's about it. And it's very simple in and out job. 20 minutes, 30 minutes max. Don't take the waste away. Strim around, cut the grass. And bag it up and go, basically. Anyway, she's asked me a couple of times to kind of trim this tree down a little bit, getting a bit overgrown and going onto the next door's driveway. And she asked me about it. She said, can you trim the tree down? I said, yeah, no problem, I'll do that for you. Anyway, I gets to the job, and it looked like she'd already been hacking at it with a rusty fork or something. It was just chopped all down the side. It was all straggly and hanging off, and I thought, she's done it, I'll leave it. And I noticed the rose bush was looking a little bit, when they start getting dead long, what do you call them? Dead long branches, and it was there's like really one long branch over there, and it was a bit rotten in the middle, and it just looked really sad. And it just so happens that that week, I went out and bought myself some new pruners. Not these ones. I've lost them ones. God knows where they've gone. I bought some new pruners. Now, you know what we're like when we get our new toys? We need to play with them, don't we? And this was the first opportunity I've got, and I thought, she's done the tree. I'll leave the tree. I'll just trim the rose bush back. Prune the rose bush. Anyway, I started pruning the rose bush, and before I knew it, there was just nothing left. It was just like a little stalk at the bottom, and I kind of thought, Anyway, it tidied it up. I cut the grass, bagged the waste up, and I went. Gets home, and I'd got about 4 missed calls from this lady. Some messages. She was pretty upset, pretty cross. In fact, she gave me what for down the phone in messages, that's for sure. I didn't ask you to prune that tree. I like to go past that tree in the morning. Every morning that tree makes me smile. I smell them roses, and proper went off, and she was not happy at all. Really peed off. Ring me straight away. Oh. So I rang her, and I said, yeah, you're all right. And she was like, no, I didn't ask you to prune that tree. Why have you pruned this tree? You've done it all wrong. You've done this, you've done that, you've done all the rest of it. You've totally ruined it, all the rest of it. Anyway, after getting a lot of waterfalls for best part of, it seemed like an hour, but it wasn't, but it seemed that long, I said to her, look, I apologise. I shouldn't have done it. I was wrong. I says it was just looking a little bit sad for itself, and I thought it needed a bit of tidying up. It was a bit rotten. Yes, she knew it was a bit rotten, and I said, you hacked at the tree. She goes, well, I wanted you to tidy them bits up. I was like, well, you didn't say that to me at the time. So I said to her, look, at the time it was a £20 grass cut. I said to her, look, don't pay me for today, okay? So I ended up losing 20 quid. I said, look, don't pay me for today, okay? I've obviously upset you. Put the money towards a new rose bush if you like, or whatever you would like. And eventually she calmed down, and that was that. Now this customer's a regular customer. She doesn't mess you around every 2 weeks without fail. She doesn't moan really. She doesn't groan, and she pays you. And to me, that's a good customer. I would rather have one of those than someone that doesn't pay me or someone that messes me around for the money or whatever. So this is a good customer to me. I don't want to lose her because I made a mistake basically. So what I did is I went down the pound shop and I bought a pair of pruners for £1, and I went to Asda and I bought a little box of roses chocolates, and put them in a little bag. And that's how I went round, cut the grass. Knocked on the door, and she wasn't in, and her mum was in. And so, can you just give this to such and such when she comes home from work? And that was it. And then later that night, I got a message with more love than enough, kisses, and oh, thanks so much for that, and I really appreciate it. And here's the rose bush today. Thanks for watching. Happy days.